Shalom, welcome to Rabbi Ron in the house. Listen, here we are, Tree of Life Bible, Book of Acts, chapter 9. I got to experience a little taste of some of what we read about in this text and all throughout the Book of Acts while doing outreach today at Eckerd College in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opposition from the Jewish leadership. Yes, that's what Saul, it tells us at the beginning of the chapter, that he was breathing out threats against disciples. Ananias a little bit later says he was doing harm to the disciples. Today I joined students from InterVarsity for some outreach at Eckerd College. At the very beginning, met two students, happened to be Jewish, engaged them in some conversation. Then a little bit later, I'm watching students interact, two student leaders from InterVarsity, both of them named Amy. All of a sudden, a few feet away from me, one of the Amy's is there. A student walks by, she stops her, engages her in conversation. The other girl mentions her name is Amy. For some reason, I moved to interject and join their conversation. Thought I'd have a little fun. I go up to the Amy, the visitor that had been walking by, and say, "Excuse me, but do you know that the leaders of InterVarsity, their names both are Amy, and if your name is Amy, you must be part of InterVarsity too, huh?" And she looks at me and she goes, "No, I'm the president of Hillel, the Jewish organization on campus." I said, "Whoa." Got into a several-minute conversation with her. After that, it ended. She went on and found the other Amy who leads InterVarsity. Had about at least a 10-minute conversation, and I just looking at them, I can sense that I had something to do with that conversation. About a half hour later, Rabbi Ed from Hillel comes over to the table to meet me and the InterVarsity students. He comes over and tells me that some students from Hillel have come to him and complained that a Messianic rabbi is on campus. And that, of course, was me. Rabbi Ed did not want me there. He made it clear and says, "You are not welcome on this campus. It is a private university. And I am the rabbi, and therefore, I am the shepherd of the Jewish people, and I believe I have to protect them from, you. Because what? Just like there, you're harming them." He says, "I need to protect them as their shepherd." And so therefore, he is coming to me and saying he told me he's going to go to the administration at Eckerd College and try to get it that I'm not welcomed and allowed to go on campus because it's a private university. The student leaders from InterVarsity, they were not intimidated. They realized, like this is discrimination. Religious discrimination. And it's Hanukkah season coming up, and that's at the heart of that message, a message about religious discrimination. Today, one, I was a victim of that. Two, as well, the leadership is still trying to stop Messianic Jews from sharing the good news of Messiah. Threatened us that we had better stop, that I'm not to come on campus, that I should not be there, and he himself, as the rabbi, would try to stop it. Folks, hang out with us Messianic Jews. The scriptures come alive in all sorts of ways, including opposition here in America, not third world nations, not communist nations, not dictator nations, Islamic terrorist nations. Here in the United States of America, threatened, told we should not come on campus, we should not be there, because he's the rabbi and he decides that we shouldn't be there. So one, scriptures come alive before our very eyes today at Eckerd College in St. Petersburg. Two, pray for us. Bless the Lord, thank the Lord for the InterVarsity students saying that they do not believe this is right. To pray that this situation, that God's hand directs how it goes. Pray that God uses this to further the good news, that this will just incite, encourage, challenge the students and myself to share the good news even more at Eckerd College and at other colleges here in Tampa Bay. Thanks for joining me. This has been Rabbi Ron in the house.